Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian and this is CXC Beauty. So for today's video I wanted to do a little bit of a soft glam look. So this is what I came up with. So if you want to see how to go from this to this, just keep on watching. Also, don't forget guys, I'm doing a giveaway on Twitter, so if you want to check that out, I'll put my Twitter handle here, also in the description. It's going to be for our Ultra Matte Single Shadows that we just relaunched. So if you want to see how to enter that giveaway, head over to my Twitter, give me a follow, and then all the instructions will be there. But before you do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into this soft glam. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a little bit of primer, and if you've been watching my channel, you know that I've been using the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And this is a great dupe for the Tatcha Primer. I have been using it a lot. And I just love how it makes my makeup look, and sometimes I put too much on, like right now. I really need to go get a headband, but I am way too lazy to get up and go get it. So basically I just rub this into my entire face. And now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of foundation, and you know I love this Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. And I've actually been applying it with this little brush right here. I found this brush at TJ Maxx. So if you go to TJ Maxx, they have a lot of like discount makeup tools. They have like sponges and brushes, and I found this little Japanese brush, and I found this to be really nice to buff out foundation. And I concentrate most of the product in this area, like my lower face, and then I start buffing it out, and then I bring it up to my forehead. So I'm gonna use CXC Beauty single eyeshadows to show you a little soft glam look. And since we just relaunched our matte shades, it'll be perfect for this kind of look. Now that I have blonde hair, I always forget, and then I get makeup all in my hairline and it looks crazy, but it tits what it tits. Okay, now that I have that pretty blended on my face, I'm gonna take another pump and I'm gonna go down my neck. Since this shade of foundation is a little bit darker on me right now because I haven't tanned in a couple weeks, I have to bring it all the way down my neck to match the whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna take two concealers. I'm gonna mix Tarte Shape Tape in light and medium. So I'm gonna go in with medium first. And then I put light more into the inner corners. And I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead and down the bridge of my nose. And I'm gonna also blend that out with a little brush. This is a Morphe one, the E20. And then going in with my Fenty Matchstick, I'm gonna use this to contour. I'm supposed to film a couple videos because I'm leaving to Puerto Rico on Saturday. So I leave Saturday night and we get there like Sunday morning at 3 in the morning. And I really wanted to pre-film because I want to stay on this Tuesday, Thursday schedule for you guys. So I'm gonna try to pre-record some videos. And then also I'll be doing a little giveaway on Twitter for all of the new matte shades for CXC Beauty. So if you want to check that out, my Twitter will be linked down below, and I'll put it here on the screen as well. So you guys check that out. Don't miss out on that giveaway. I might have put too much contour on my forehead. So I'm just gonna take my little e.l.f. sponge and try to blend this a little bit better. Get some of that contour off. Okay, now I'm gonna use a little bit of powder, and I've just been going in with this Essence Brighten Up powder and a fluffy brush. So this is a Morphe E1. and I'm just gonna kind of like stamp the highlight areas. Okay, so now that we have our brows on, I'm gonna go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm actually gonna use that as my base today. And I'm using this as the base today and not like a white, because I'm doing more like neutral colors, so it doesn't have to be like so poppy, or it doesn't have to pop as much as a color shadow would. So I'm going to go ahead and start with some neutrals, and I'm going to go in with Milk Chocolate, which is a nice light brown shade. It's on the warmer side too. And I'm going to start putting that into the crease and blending it out. So as you can see, these shades are really pigmented, so just make sure when you're going into the pan you're tapping off the excess, because then you'll get a lot of pigment straight away. And you kind of want to build your shade with a soft glam look. You don't want it so intense right away. Okay, now with that same brush, I'm going to go into this light shade right over here, which is Crema. Same brush. And I'm going to use that to just blend out the edges slightly. Okay, so when you're going in with the soft glam, I've noticed that a lot of artists, what they're doing is they're still doing a cut crease, but what they're doing, instead of doing like a bright color or something that pops a lot, it's going to be a very light neutrally color. So we're going to go ahead and cut the crease. And I generally recommend going like with a half cut crease for a soft glam look. So we're just going to do half. Okay, now that we have our cut crease going on, I'm going to go back into my neutrals, and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Rose Petal. And I'm just gonna stamp that over where we did the cut crease. Now I'm gonna hop back into the blending brush we were using before and Milk Chocolate. And I'm gonna blend this together. And now I'm gonna go over here to this matte shade, which is Ghosted. It's a pure white shade. I'm just gonna add that into the inner corners just to brighten it up a little bit. Okay, so at this point you could add maybe like a little bit of shimmer if you'd like, or something on the lid, but I'm gonna keep it all matte today. So basically with the soft glam look, you want to keep the eyeshadow really soft, light neutral colors, and then where you really want it to pop is like your eyeliner and your lashes and stuff like that. So for eyeliner today, I'm going to use one of our best-selling products, which is the CXC Beauty Dual-Ended Eye Definer Pen. And I like to use the little thin brush side first to kind of draw out my wing, and then I use the other side, which is a thicker felt tip pen, sometimes when I need to fill it in fast or for less detail work. So I'm gonna go and start on the outside of the eye. And as you can see, you can draw a super precise, sharp line with this tip. It takes literally no effort. And now I'm going to take a little cream liner. This is the CXC Beauty Ultra Black Liner. It's just like one of those ones that you sharpen, but it's super creamy. And I'm going to go into my upper waterline. And now I'm actually going to jump over to our fall single shadows, and I'm going to use this dark shade, which is Dark Chocolate. It's a dark brown shade. And I'm gonna pass that right on the edge of the black liner. Gives it a more smoky effect, and it really gives it that glam look. And then I'm also gonna take a little bit of this and go on the lower. Now with the same brush, I'm gonna hop back over to Milk Chocolate and Rose Petal, and I'm gonna mix those. and go to the rest of the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna take this Essence Extreme Lasting Pencil, and it's like a nude color. The shade is actually Silky Nude. And I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line. So what I like about this pencil is that it gives you the same like eye-opening effect as like a white liner, but it's not as stark white, so it's a little less dramatic. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on a quick coat of mascara. Okay, so I have my lashes on. These might be a little too big for this kind of look, but it's what I had. These are Mykonos by Lily Lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of blush on. This is the CXC Beauty Beyond Blush Palette in Blushed. And I'm gonna take these top two shades right here. And I'm gonna start putting that on the apples of my cheeks going back. And today for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Dior Backstage Glow palette. And I'm gonna take the gold shade. And I'm gonna start putting that almost like over the blush. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that and put it in the bridge of my nose. And a little bit on my forehead. And then with a smaller brush, this is a CXC Beauty Cheek Defining Brush. I'm gonna go into the white shade. And I'm gonna intensify the highlight a little bit. And then I'm gonna go with this one on my Cupid's bow. And then for lips, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Color Essentials Lip Liner in Raw Chocolate. It's a beautiful brown shade. And I'm gonna go and top it off with this Patrick Star lip gloss in Twerks for Gifts, or it's a Dazzle Gloss, I'm sorry. It's Twerk for Gifts, and it's from last year's holiday collection. But since we are so close to holiday, I wanted to use it today. And then I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the look with a little setting spray. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. This is our soft glam look, since everybody's asking for soft glam. The only thing I would say is I would go with a less dramatic lash. If you're into a little less dramatic lash, I kind of like it like this because since the eye makeup is so simple, you gotta have something dramatic. But yeah, this is your everyday soft glam look that you can use for events or parties or even just going to work or whatever you want to do. I had a lot of fun with you guys today. Don't forget to check out our giveaway on Twitter, which we are doing for the CXC Beauty Matte, the Ultra Matte shades that we just relaunched. So if you want to enter that giveaway, I'll leave it in the description below to my Twitter, and all the rules and everything will be over there. And I hope you enjoyed this soft glam look, and I will see you in my next video.